Kabisyo! This is DJ Robin Sienna. Mga Kabisyo, OMG, just a quick trivia. You know what? I usually get around 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. I think that's the best habit that I've developed ever since the pandemic started. But last night, I think I only got around 3 hours of sleep because I was super excited knowing that I'm gonna be interviewing this international music artist behind the hit songs 2002, Friends, Rockabye, and everything you've heard because for sure you already know her. And of course, the latest single they've released together with Niall Horn, our song. Kabisyo, I can't wait any longer. Please welcome the platinum-selling, multi-talented artist, Anne Marie. Hey!
Hey, I feel like I need you to introduce me on stage every time. That was a
Yes,
good
well,
go.
yeah, yes. So before anything else, how do you want me to address you? Just Anne, just Marie, or Anne Marie?
You can, well, Anne-Marie or Anne, don't mind.
Okay, cool. So by the way, can I just say you're so pretty? You're glowing. I can see through the screen.
Oh, yeah. That's great. For 3 hours sleep.
Yeah, so
Brilliant.
yeah, I was super excited. Yeah. So how are you doing right now?
Great, yeah, I'm doing really good and I'm so excited about all the new music that people are hearing. It's so nice to start creating new stuff since I was doing the Speak Your Mind album for so long, it felt like. So yeah, it feels really exciting.
It's good to hear. Well, I've mentioned earlier that the personal habits that I've developed during the pandemic is having good sleeping habits. Can you share to us, how about you? Like the things that you've adapted ever since the lockdown.
Well, I haven't managed to do the sleeping thing yet. So I've still
For
got that to
sure.
go. I started growing my own vegetables. So
Oh,
yeah, I have loads of vegetables growing at the moment. I've got potatoes, tomatoes, carrots, and chard, and lemons.
uh-huh.
That's like my favorite thing to do at the moment. Yeah, growing vegetables.
Yes, that's cool. So you're having like a healthy diet right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to be really healthy now. I'm trying to work out as much as possible and just feed my body with good stuff. Just because it's been a weird time, and I think anything to make me feel better is worth it.
Yes, that is true. Well, how about the challenges or the difficulties that you've encountered as a person and as an artist during this pandemic?
Yeah, I think me as an artist and me as a person are so similar that it goes hand in hand when I say I was totally not used to being in one place because I'm used to just one day I'm over here, one day I'm over there, one day I'm there, and it just stopped, and I was in my living room day after day after day after day, and I was like, this is not great, I don't like this. And I felt like everyone else was saying, this is brilliant, a time for us to just relax, and I was like, no, I don't want this.
Right.
So at the start it was, I didn't like it at all, and I managed to just say to myself, look, you have to be comfortable on your own, and you have to just be okay with this situation. So I just had to start breaking through those barriers of being on my own and being in my own company and being in one place. So I started doing that. So I watched a lot of TV, I grew a lot of vegetables, I did a lot of jigsaw puzzles, I ate a lot of,
Yes.
and here we are today. So yeah.
Yes, and it's a good thing that you've overcome all these things. We have our own mechanisms on how to cope up with these things. So, as you've mentioned these things that you've overcome, how did this help or inspire the continuously growing success of your recent released song with Niall, our song?
Well, I feel like I've always been someone who's suffered with anxiety. I haven't really liked, weirdly, people looking at me or social events, or it's a bit of a strange career when you think about what I struggle with, really. But since the pandemic and dealing with all of those things in my head, and I've started going to therapy. I see a therapist once a week. I was just letting all of my feelings out, and I started to just take a hold of that anxiety that I had. And even this is literally in relation to the new song, because I think before I had dealt with all of those things, I wouldn't have got in the studio with Niall. I would have been like, no, I can't do it, because I love to just I loved sticking with the same people I wrote with all the time, and I was always so scared of working with new people that there's no way before this pandemic I would have had this song, or with KSI, or any songs that I have now. So it's just a testament to that moment of realization and working through my problems and stuff, that I actually got in the studio with Niall to create the new song. So thanks to that, really.
Right. And it's the success of this our song is really evident, because as I speak right now, I know that it has gained about 15 million plays just on Spotify.
Yeah.
So yeah, I actually really love the song as well. Like, it keeps repeating on my head, especially the chorus. I've been trying, but I don't know how to sing. Okay, so I just want to request actually for you to sing that chorus, because it's my favorite, my personal favorite.
All right. Just when I think you're gone, hear our song on the radio. Just like that takes me back to the places we used to go. And I've been trying, but I just can't fight it. When I hear it, I just can't stop smiling. I remember you're gone, baby. It's just a song on the radio that we used to know.
Aww, thank you so much for that. Well, aside from, just listening to the song, I've also watched the music video. And I really love the fun energy that you have with Niall. Like, it's a perfect melody, perfect harmony, perfect chemistry. So I just want to ask, how was it like working with Niall?
Well, I think because we get on so well, it was so much fun. And I think that's what you can see, is it just looks like two friends just having a laugh on a road trip. So it was funny because obviously in the video we've just done some heist, and we've got jewellery and we've got money in the back of the car, and we're running away from the police. But it's like we tried to be a bit serious. We really did try and do some acting, but we ended up just laughing the whole day. And the first edit we got back of the video, it was really quite serious, and we were like, trying to keep a straight face. And we ended up saying, can we just put all of the outtakes in, basically, all of the laughing bits, because they were our favourite bits. So it ended up being all of the outtakes, basically, in the video of us just laughing. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yes, and it turned out really well. Like, it's so genuine. You wouldn't think that the song is actually about your ex, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So, Anne-Marie, Filipinos really love you and your music. So what can you say, or do you have any messages to your Filipino fans right now?
Yeah, I want to say thank you for listening to my music and sharing it and streaming it and downloading it. I always can see all of it online. I can see all of you doing that. I can't wait to be there. As soon as I can, I'll be on a flight. I'll be performing in the Philippines. And I'd also like to just be there as a holiday. Just like, I don't want
Yeah.
to fly in and out. I just want to experience the Philippines properly. So hopefully next time I can be there for a little longer than planned.
Yes, I'm looking forward. And one last thing, since you've mentioned earlier about the anxiety that you've had, because here in the Philippines, I mean, I think all over the world, the pandemic has really taken a toll on our mental health.
Yeah.
And yes, and most of your fans here in the Philippines are, the younger generations, which are, the ones who are really suffering mental health issues. So, do you have any advice or inspirational thing to say to them?
Yeah. I think first of all, I think we need to realize that mental health is actually just our brain. Like I feel like we disconnect our brain with mental health. Like, oh, mental health. But we all have a brain and we all need to take care of our brain like we take care of our stomach and we take care of our heart and we take care of our hands and our feet and and yeah, it's, some people are okay, some people can deal with stress and some people can get along in life, but most of us struggle, and that's just a general thing, and it's not just a few of us, it's a lot of us. We all have the same struggles, and the best thing that I ever done was tell someone about anything, because as soon as you tell someone, I guarantee you the person you're telling has gone through the exact same thing. It is not a lonely thing to be doing. Like it happens to everyone. And if you feel like you can't tell someone, write it down on a piece of paper. Go online, search how you're feeling. You'll see that so many other people feel it. It's just something I think that we get scared about because it's mental health, but really it is just our brain, and our brain is a muscle, and we need to take care of our brain. So
yes,
don't be scared.
Yes, and they should try to plant tomatoes and lemons also.
Yeah, make some lemons, make some vegetables.
Yes, and also I think for me it also helps listening to your music, because it feels like you connect to the songs, and then you also release the tension, the negative emotions that you feel inside. It's good to just feel it, right?
Yeah. I always feel like when I was younger, I never told anyone if I was sad or if I was struggling, and music was that place for me that always somehow explained how I was feeling and made me feel not alone. And because I experienced that, I always felt like I wanted to do that for other people that haven't got people to speak to or feel alone in whatever they're going through. I want to write about it and sing about it so people know that it's not just them.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm glad that you said that, because that's what I try and do.
That is so beautiful, and you're a beautiful person. One last thing, Anne-Marie, please invite your fans to listen to, especially to your latest single, Our Song.
Yes. Okay. Hey everyone, it's Anne-Marie. Please listen to all my new music, especially Our Song, which is out right now with Nakakalurkei. I really hope you love it. Go learn the lyrics, and as soon as I'm allowed, I'll be in the Philippines and we sing it together, basically. So yeah, can't wait for that.
Yes. Maraming salamat, Anne-Marie. So, it means thank you so much in Filipino. Yes. Maraming salamat, Anne-Marie. Hope to see you soon. And thank you so much for your presence and for your music in the world. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Always your number one SM radio station.